So, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave. The current status of the stop motion film right now, I'm still under pre-production. Um, yeah, so I pretty much got all of like the cast members in minifigure form ready to go. I still don't have like a set for like the location for the movie, but don't worry, I'm gonna be working on that today. So, um, I want to talk about something here that okay, maybe this is mostly going to be in general, but if I have to go into specific, like, but not like too specific in this topic, I'll talk about it eventually, but I want to talk about what I'm going through with the fan film right now. So obviously there's going to be voice acting in here too, right? And I've told you guys the backstory behind this. Like 5 years ago, 2016, me and my guys, like my friends from church, we were gonna make like a live action Star Wars winter like snowboard film, and believe me, I was very excited about this project. And again, when it came to the casting decisions, I really did not know. I guess most of like some of us didn't know who else was going to be in this. Like obviously, I don't think it was just going to be me, Everfun, LC Studios, and Living a Lifelike Films. Like I think we were going to get uh, LC Studios and Lifelike's cousin, that guy in there, and yeah, I wanted my brother and Gav Gamer to be in here, and thank God, like their characters at least are going to be in the film here. So whatever ideas that we had back then, like taking those inspirations that they're going to be in this film. Um, well, I'm guessing I am going a little specific here, but I want to talk generally about this. And of course, like I have to retcon some things in the script here because again, we didn't necessarily have a script or like a story plan, but um I'm already like starting to feel like how like movie studios have to go through when it comes to like casting decisions. Again, it mostly happens in cartoons, right? So sometimes in live action, like you replace actors, and we're supposed to like forget that they like previous actors have done this in a previous role, um, but we're mostly gonna talking cartoons, really. So in cartoons, um, like obviously you get a cast of people, right? And then however long they voice cast, or like, sorry, got a burp coming in. However long they do like voiceovers for cartoons, like especially when it's like a bigger franchise. Um, again, we'll get to that in a little bit. If they really love the work that they're doing, um then they want to keep going, and like sometimes directors and producers like they're happy for the roles, like they approve of them, like. But then you guys in the comments are gonna say like Blu-ray, it's Hollywood, like directors don't really care about these kinds of roles. Like, okay, I do agree with you on that, guys, because in recent years, like especially with animated films, Hollywood has been casting mostly celebrities. Just like they don't bring like a good character to their characters. Like Hollywood just casts them in for just being themselves. Like they don't bring that much commitment to the characters. Like I believe that guy's like um but the one exception though I have with those anime movies was the Lego movie, because I felt like that Lego movie was just like for everybody to just like again just like to be themselves, but like in a fun way, right? Like with Chris Pratt with Emmett, like I felt like he didn't have to put on like an accent or anything like that. He just had to be himself, and that's the exception movie I really like. Okay, anyways, even if these voice actors go on for a long time with these franchises, like again with cartoons, sometimes directors and producers they have to make big decisions, and sometimes they can't even afford actors that long. Um, again, it's depending on how successful they are, and even if they're really good voice actors, we all have to admit this. Like well, depending on here, um, even if they're so good, and if there's like some sort of time traveling scenario, then you have to like recast. Not because like these voice actors did a bad job. Like as much as directors and producers appreciate their long, hard, committed work, they have to do it for, I guess you could say, like a good reason. But then again, in Hollywood, sometimes those people they like to kick them out. Like they're like, even though you're good, you're fired. Like we're gonna cast a new voice actor for this role. Like again, that's Hollywood for you. Um, Also, for my main goal for this movie, like I'm not trying to aim for Hollywood anymore. As much as I want to be big, like just for YouTube, honestly, just like growing up, my dream was to go into Hollywood, but now how bad it is now, like okay, like I'm just gonna stick with my stop motions here. Um, and plus, Hollywood, they're not gonna look at like Lego content creator stop motions and be like, oh, um, this character looks like that character in real life. Let's cast them. Like, no, 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 no. Sometimes Hollywood would reach out to content creators. It's mostly like just like other content creators on YouTube who are not Lego stop motion people, but I bet you with some with people who are behind stop motion, I bet you Hollywood would reach out to them like, hey, like, would you want to help us with this film or this project? And I can see that happening, guys. But once this fan film comes out, I am not expecting Hollywood to reach out to me like, oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna say like, oh Hollywood, please reach out to me. I want this to be good. Like, no, 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 no. I would want to keep going with stop motion again if it's by popular demand. Like, if you guys, my viewers, if you, well, obviously I'm gonna keep going with this after this, but like, if you guys want more, you can let me know in the comments. But like I said, if Hollywood sees potential here, they might want to reach me because, like, for Lego because everybody loves Lego, right? Um, so yeah, and I really do mean it, guys. Like, sure, I have a big fear of fame. Like, I would want to use it for good. Like, have you guys watched Brian Hull? He's a Christian YouTuber. Like, he does voice impressions and all that. He's done a video talking about what it's really like to go viral. So, I just need to be careful with this, okay? And I really do mean it, guys. Okay, now when it comes to the specifics, okay, I'm not sure if this is really associated with Hollywood, but like everybody should know what Ninjago is, right? Big IP in Lego. Uh, I mean the animation and all the work down there is, um, it's being done in Canada, Vancouver, I believe. Um, yeah, Ninjago is one of the perfect examples for recasting voices. Like I think everybody saw this one coming. Lloyd Garmadon. Yeah. For the longest time since like, well, I guess 2011, Jillian Michaels. She has been playing Lloyd for a long time since like 2017, and she did such a really good job. And I'm pretty sure Tommy Andreasen and the other people at Lego and Warner Brothers. Well, maybe Warner Brothers wanted this plan, but let's leave Warner Brothers out. So I'm pretty sure this was hard for Lego to do this, like because again, season 7 had to deal with the Hands of Time, and then take a break from the series. We enter the Ninjago movie, and they're different, right? And post movie, what do we get in season 8? The Ninjago movie designs, because it is true, like what Cole said, like if anyone alters the past, our reality will change as we know it, and we could look totally different, not even know it. And we could like, even if we were different, we would somehow deny that we look different because again, maybe a different form we took was the, I guess like the superior version of ourselves that we've known for a long time, and we didn't have another one. But fortunately, like our original designs were like this. Like, look at me, guys. If let's say if time travel was real and then like somebody changed the timeline and I could look totally different and I wouldn't even know it. Anyways, They casted a different voice actor for Lloyd. I don't remember his name, but he's a good Lloyd for the new series. For a mature Lloyd. Um, I'm sure for Jillian Michaels, like it must have been really hard for her, like to leave this character, because let's face it, guys. Like let's say like old generation Lloyd is the superior like OG Lloyd. Um, but yeah, the animation with Ninjago now has been totally different. Like their fighting styles have been moving pretty fast. Um, but yeah, I bet you when it comes to like studios like that, it has to come to like these tough decisions. And I've said this before. Um, well, I'm not sure about this part, but it'd be impossible for me to cast everybody in this film, like my personal like close friends. Like I'm trying to make like a big difference here on my channel here. Like I would love to hear your guys' positive feedback after when the film comes out. Hopefully, again, hopefully, maybe because well, I know this takes a stop motion films like this could take a long time, maybe like a few months, but I just want to do this film justice for my friends. Um, yeah, I want to hear your guys' feedback on the film in the future, and if you guys want me to do more, again, I'll keep doing it. Just for fun. Um, so yeah, obviously I'm on board because I'm behind everything. I'll be voicing myself, like my character. I retconned one of my friends into the film last month, and I know she's gonna be like she's excited to like be in this movie and voice her character. Um, my brother's on board for sure. um, I don't know. Like again, I have Gav Gamer in this movie, and again, I think I wanted him in this originally. So, um, again, it's up to him whether or not if he wants to voice himself in the film or whatever. Because if he doesn't, that's fine. Um, Crazy Mark, I feel like I still want him to get on board. Like I still want him to be a producer. Um, Lego Train Guy, my buddy. I told him he could voice a few snowtroopers if he wanted to, and I think he's on board with that. But he also said he knows two girls for sure. Like I don't know, he didn't tell me specifically their names, and it's probably a good idea right now because I haven't made like the casting call yet, like who's gonna be like my voice actors. But I will eventually. But he said two of his friends would voice like a couple different girl characters, and I would be fine with that. And obviously, I would want to get to know them first. And if we could be friends or acquaintances, that's fine, guys. Um, yeah, there's some like I know there's a couple of friends of mine that I know I cannot be able to bring into this project. Um, I don't know. I mean, lifelike films, maybe. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see because he's somewhat busy, but I don't know. I just feel like it would be right because I'm still calling this a lifelike films production, and I feel like it would be right to have him voice his character in this film because again, I want to do this right, guys. Um, I was talking to a couple of my other church friends earlier about this project, and I thought they've known 5 years ago because again, I think this was Everfun's and Lifelike's idea, and I thought they maybe would have told them, but I wanted to like reassure them what's going on. But I promise you guys, for any of my church friends who are watching, I'm not doing this to aim towards like to get Hollywood's attention because again, I bet you they would hardly notice. Let's face it, they're gonna hardly notice. I would not be surprised if they reached out to me like, "Hey, would you want to help us with this?" Because if it's gonna involve Lego, then I would do it. Because let's face it, none of my other friends would want to be involved with anything like that, but I would though. And of course, Lego Train Guy, obviously. Like if if Lego wanted to reach out to me and him, like we would be all for it. Whether if it's for the Lego company or Hollywood or not, I would do it straight like strictly for the Lego company because I really want to go to like Denmark and see like the well, they do have the original Lego factory there, right? As far as I'm concerned. Um, I don't know. I'm a little bit rusty on that, but like if you ask my buddy Lego Train guy, he would know. Um, but yeah, this is pretty much everything else I wanted to say for this video. I felt inspired by it today. Um, yeah, I finally, like I said, I got my cast done in minifigure form. Um, I gotta work on like the props. Um, I finally reached out to Bio Blue again. Again, he's another like close friend of mine, and I sent him a video on his Instagram, and I finally got the concept art of my ship, um, like done. Again, this is a very specific ship that I want in my film. Excuse me, guys. I know I said previously I want Lego Train Guy to help me, but let's face it, the parts that I'm looking for, it's impossible right now. So I feel like if I could just have it like 3D modeled, but have like Lego studs, like 3D printed, and like I could put my minifigures in there, that'd be great. Um, so even if some of my friends don't want to voice act, but I still want to show them like for a premiere, and if they, I wanted to show them what it would have looked like. Again, this wasn't my idea from the start 5 years ago. This was my buddies like. Um, and plus I did not want to take over, but because they're not doing it anymore, I have no other choice because I want to get this thing out there and I want to show my friends and be like, was this what we were going for or what you were going for? I don't want to say we because I don't know what kind of position they would have had me. Maybe like as a assistant director, maybe a writer or assistant producer. I don't know. It's like I think it's pretty obvious why they would reach out to me is because they weren't they weren't necessarily into Star Wars that much, but they know about my love and passion for Star Wars, and that's why they reached out to me. And again, if they would have had a position for me, they could have had me at least again maybe as a co-producer or maybe just a producer, and I would like direct or I guess like somewhat direct because I've seen the movies and the TV shows and like okay this is what you need to do, but I think in the long run I think Lifelike was going to be the director for sure. I wouldn't take over for them way back then if like if we were still getting the ball rolling on that. But anyways, this video is going way long, guys. Yeah, if you guys have any like tips or like any advice for like stop motion, I'd be very open for it because yeah, I'm still researching. Like I finally bought Stop Motion Studio Pro, so I can't wait to like at least do testing stop motions. And I bought some props like I've said before. Um I bought some props and if they work out, I'll buy some more, like especially like trees for like decorating for like models for Christmas. So like I just get so excited every time I talk about this, guys, because again, I want to do this film justice for my friends. Obviously, I'm not going to call it a Blu-rayDave production, no, because I don't want to take all the credit, guys. Okay, again, the credit goes to them. It'll still be called a Lifelike Films production. So, yeah. Again, I'm starting to feel what Hollywood is going through. Like, I gotta make tough decisions here. Like, if they're for the good for this. I mean, sure, it's a little devastating, honestly, because as much as I want to get all my friends to do this, to be involved with the project, it's just impossible right now, guys. And plus, they want to go do what they want to do, and I respect that. I respect that. Okay, as their longtime friend, I need to respect that. Okay. It's like no matter how much I like it or not, it's just like I need to be there. Like I need to be supportive from my friends. Okay, so just please don't take this the wrong way, guys. I know I'm still getting hate for sure. It's just, I'm 21. I can still do whatever the frick I want. So just yeah, just leave me alone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every YouTuber goes through this. But if I do, I want to say this, guys. Okay, like I know Daz has touched on this before, but like when every YouTuber reaches 1 million subs, people automatically assume like, oh, like they're doing this for the money, they're doing this for the fame. They don't care anymore. I know some YouTubers do, but I promise you guys that's not going to be me. Okay, I want to. I'm still going to keep a positive attitude every day, whether I'm making a video or not. Like, I'm thinking about you guys 24/7. Oh. Yeah, eventually, those YouTubers, like fans, they turn into haters now because they've reached this goal. And, like honestly, that's your guys' fault for being haters because you automatically assume that every YouTuber changes. Again, some are doing it for the fame and all that, but it's just us. We're doing this for a good cause, and we're doing this for fun. It's like whether or not I get monetized or not, I want to do this for fun. Um, so yeah, again, that's all I want to say for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, definitely go subscribe if you haven't already, and please turn on the post notification bell and share my content. And yeah, you guys are gonna be surprised at this. Like I said, I got the script done. I'm still working on like dialogue and everything. I know I'm gonna need some help with that. So yeah, just I want to keep you guys surprised. And hopefully I can make a trailer soon for this because that oh my gosh, a trailer? Like obviously I don't want to give everything away, so just yeah. Boy, am I hungry. All right. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye-bye. May the Lord, may the Force, and may the bricks be with you guys. Always love you guys. Peace out, guys. And again, I hope you're having a great, awesome day. All right. Bye, guys.